Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my free-to-play Magic the Gathering series. In this episode, we are covering days 4, 5, and 6. We basically just did the exact same thing we did on days 1 through 3. We grinded the daily wins, or just 3 daily wins, and then we did the color of mana challenges for the deck unlocks, and we also had a challenge for a wild card, I believe, mixed in there. And then we also got our first 750 gold quest, which we actively did, so we could have enough gold to do today's draft video, and that was done on day 6. So I also forgot to mention on my last video what kind of decks I would be using. I think I did state that I would be using the starter decks, but I just wanted to reiterate that I am using just the pre-constructed decks that you guys get for doing these challenges. I did find that the green, red, the Stomp Stomp deck, I believe it was called, and the Life Gain deck, which is the black and white deck. I have no idea what that one's called. Um, those have been working great. I'm also in a pseudo uh, beginners server of sorts because I'm almost at a gold tier or gold rank in the lobby and or for the ladder, and I'm still playing against other pre-constructed decks. So I just been doing that for my daily wins, and I've been having pretty good success with that. But other than that, you guys are more than welcome to do the extra 15 for more gold. You guys might not be having the same win rate as I am, so you guys might not be at the second draft on day 6. But don't worry, honestly, I'm not really grinding. I'm just getting really lucky with these wins with these really bad decks. So we'll see you in the draft. Dramatic Finale. This is a really powerful card. Not one of the strongest colleges, but this card is just bananas on power level compared to the other rares. This is just beyond what you would want to be playing, so I think that's going to be a pretty clear pick. Following that, I do like Study Break. Lash of Malice is also pretty nice. Um, I think for right now, I want a Study Break because this is more of a long game. We could just get as many dorks as we could possibly get, so we could just throw in front of this thing and turn them on to 2/1 flyers. So I think Study Break's gonna be pretty good. We could take a second Study Break here, but feels pretty bad taking another Study Break third pick. It's not really that great. Kind of wish I took the last pack, but definitely don't want to take a Reduced to Memory. Don't think that's very good. I could take an Eager first year, but I think I could just or maybe just get the Owling Shield Mage. Maybe make the bots recognize that I'm in this college. Okay, so I think Tenuous Orator is a really good 2-drop. It's just a 2/2 Vigilance just by itself as a baseline is really good. But if you have anything with flying or anything like that, it just gets so much better. Let's see, Tenured Ink Master. I never played with this card. That seems pretty good. 2/2, then just jump away for the Dramatic Finale. Tenure Orator. 5-drop that gives +1/+1 or 2-drop. I think I'll take the 2-drop. Usually when you're stuck on the decisions, I think on power level they're pretty much the same. So usually if things are tied that way, you want to get the cheaper card. See, this pack is pretty horrendous for us, but I could see us using Essence Infusion. If we get a ton more flyers, or actually maybe we might be ending playing it. Doubt it, but we'll just see how everything goes. Plum the Forbidden. Or Unwilling Ingredient. I think I'm gonna go with Unwilling Ingredient. I do have an Essence Infusion. They do paired it well together. I'm not really trying to be aggressive because of the dramatic finale, but if it turns out that way, I'm not gonna complain either because this is shaping up to be pretty aggressive as well. I could take Expanded Anatomy. It might be actually better. Get our first lesson, and it's a pretty good one. I haven't been impressed with this lesson right here, but I think I'll take I'll take the lesson. You know, we could always get random creatures for our finale. Okay, we could take another one, but I think here we're just gonna get the Pledge Mage. It's okay. It's a really good body to trade with, and anybody's good with finale. So that's the great part about this card. It just ups the value of literally every creature. Let's see. I don't value taking annihilations too highly. I think right now we're better off taking Duress. Duress has been pretty impressive. Haven't really gotten a chance to use it myself, but it's been used against me plenty of times, and it's really good. Being Defiance is okay, but that's not where we want to be. That's for a more aggressive deck, and we haven't really gotten there yet. Okay, we could take a second Shield Mage. I mean, this is a pretty good sign. A Spectres of the Fin is also a really good finisher. I might just be taking this. Introduction of Prophecy is okay, but for this style of deck, I'm really liking the Spectre of the Fins. Um, we want the games to go long anyways, so this card is perfect for what we're trying to shape our deck to be. So none of these cards matter, so let's just see what we need for our collection. Basically everything. Take the uncommons. We could take this 4-drop's actually way too bad. I really don't want to play that. Again, let's just take for a collection. Same reasoning. Oops, sorry about that. Keep forgetting this is a pretty fresh account, so literally everything is new for us. Alright, so a rare is pretty good. Not for us. I think we could do really well with this deck. So I could forego the rare for this Silver Quill Apprentice. Let's see, 4/4. It's a really tough spot. I guess it's not the most important. I really do like Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Actually, if I was to take a real card from this pack, I don't think it would be this. I would actually probably choose the Pledge Mage. Let's see, we do have Expanded Anatomy. Those are the only lessons we got. We could take Environmental Science here. See, I think we want the creature more than anything, so I think I'm gonna take the Pledge Mage. It's just a bigger body. It's gonna be more important for us to extend the game for us than it'll help us extend the game more than the Apprentice will. Okay, Humiliate plays into our plan pretty well. I don't mind taking an introduction here if I could. But right now I think Humiliate is the choice. Oh wow, okay, so we got really powerful Poet's Quill. That's gonna really want me to take some more lessons now. Um, see anything else that we are giving up in this pack? Nothing really. Mortality Spear, no, could splash. But right now it's a clear Poet's Quill for us. So we could get Necrotic Fumes. I don't mind that in a pinch, especially if we have the finale out. Just turn our creatures into a removal spell, essentially. I think it's better than taking a second Pledge Mage. We do need more lessons. Okay, here, let's just take the Learn card. I think it's gonna be good. We can't play anything else. I think this card's bad. This is a really bad creature. Actually, we might want a creature. What's our creature count at? Alright. Two Learn cards with two good Learn. Okay, I'll take the Learn. I think it's Hunt the Specimens is such a better card than the Spirit, but I do have to start getting more creatures. I think in that note, then I think I'll take Leech Fanatic because Leech Fanatic is so much better. We do want cheap creatures right now. Okay, so I think we're gonna get Unwilling Ingredient. This is shaping up to be a pretty aggressive deck. Maybe we could get more removal spells. I could take a Shield Mage and try to make it more controlling, more creature dense. Maybe Spiteful Squad would probably be better in this deck than in others. I don't think this is a really good card, but maybe in a deck full of 2/1 flyers we can make this work. But I think a second Shield Mage before the Spiteful Squad is okay. Tendrils of Agony, that's more blah. We could Splash Bookworm, but I think what we need to do is to be more consistent and stay with Spectre Defense. There is a Tendrils though of Agony that is. Let's see. Gosh, I really don't want. I'm more stuck on whether I should be taking the rares or not than to be increasing our deck, because all these cards I would wouldn't mind playing my deck, even splashing the bookworm. But then there's a rare. And this is a free-to-play series where I'm trying to complete my collection. I guess in that vein, I guess I should. Maybe I should have forced the rare in the first pick as well. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I missed out on that other rare. I really should force it, but it looks like we could play this deck or this card. I mean, it's pretty awful. It's pretty awful. Okay, so we got the tenured Ink Master back. I think that's really good. Another 5-drop though. I think honestly maybe we want this cheaper creature. And we could put this one draws a card and put a +1/+1 counter. I think okay, so yeah, we'll take the 5-drop. We'll just see. Hopefully cap out at 5. We did get the 2-drop creature, so that's really good. We do need more of those. Okay, I think we could get the cram session, but honestly, I don't think we're playing cram session. I think we're just gonna take the 10 to the pass for. Yeah, I think we get 10 to the pass for the sideboard. We're really lacking in removal right now. I really wish we had some. Let's see. We can take this campus just to see if we could splash. I don't mind playing an off color. Okay, we got another. Maybe we do cap out at 5. Wouldn't mind that. Okay, so coin ritual. Let's see, I do want a Mage Hunter's Onslaught. I really do want this. I really do want this for the deck. I think we'll be sacrificing, and I think we'll be sacrificing too much if we don't take the removal here. I do also want this Inkling Summonings, but I think we will be sacrificing too much if we don't take the removal, so I think removal over rare. Sorry guys, even if I'm just going all over the place with my decisions on rare drafting. Now this is a pretty awful rare that I don't want to take no matter what, so let's see. We don't want another one of these, I don't believe. Maybe I do want a second study break now. I do want to learn. I think I do want that better than the Pledge Mage. I'm not too heavy into white, so I don't want to add a double white, and I don't want to add another Spectre of the Fens right now. So yeah. Academic probation. That's a very interesting, unique card. I think I'm just gonna take the Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Like I am trying to fill out my collection for this set, but that's not like the end all be all goal of this series. I mean, I'm trying to help you guys build a collection so you guys could go on to, play constructed with tier 1, tier 2 decks and have enough wild cards to build whatever deck you need. So maybe I really shouldn't prioritize and force the rare drafts. I'm not really too sure. I'm really indecisive on that, but yeah, definitely let's just take. Since I'm jumping all over the place, I'll just take the removal just gonna upgrade our deck tremendously. Nothing for us here. I don't mind the card draw, but we are getting pretty heavy on the top end of our deck. Nothing we could splash in this deck either. I think maybe we could rare draft here because we really don't need anything else. Anything we would play in constructed or seems like it would be good. Maybe the crows and grip. But even so, I think card draw would be good for this deck. Okay, don't want another pledge mage. I think I'm getting a little top heavy on the fives here. I think the only thing I could do is take defend the campus. I mean, if we do start filling up more our creatures, we could. See, what's our creature count? 10, 11. That's not bad. This destroys big things while we have our small things. So I think it's better than anything else. Maybe a campus guide if I'm really desperate for the creatures. But I'm sure we could get more. Perfect. Leech Fanatic. Lifelink is going to be relevant in this type of deck. We don't need to force a learn. Fortunately, we didn't get too many great lessons, but we do have a few. Nothing we could play here. I think I'll just take the uncommon. I think I will gonna be playing the unwilling ingredient. This is not a rare I would play in constructed, so I wouldn't want to rare draft that. So let's do that. Got another apprentice again. Destroying each non-permanent. Yeah, something I wouldn't play in constructed. I would sooner play cultivate than that. So I think I'm just gonna take the apprentice. Let's go collection. I might play the yeah, I think I might play the Luminancer. It is a creature. Something to die to the finale. Alright, so this is what we ended up with. Not too great. We are a little light on the 3 drops. But hopefully that just means we could double spell by turn 4 or play one of our powerful 4 drops. And then which leads into our powerful 5 drops. A pretty lowish curve overall. Maybe I don't want to be playing 17, but we'll see how the first few games go. And overall, this deck is. I wish I could have ended up with more cheaper creatures. So the finale is probably not going to be the strongest, but we'll see how the games turn out. So no black lands and all black spells, so easy mulligan. Keep. I think we're gonna put back a. Funny enough, we think might be putting back a plains and let's duress. I need to formulate a game plan. So their only creatures are this. Paw fruit. Mechanism wars. Wither bloom command. I think I'll take their agonizing remorse. that's a really good draw for us. I think we'll play Leech Fanatic, and then we're going to be winning the race here. Ooh. So good, so good. So I'll play my land. Let's play Poet's Quill. Wow, our lessons are not that great. I guess let's not scare them from playing anything right now. Okay, that's really good. I think I'm gonna play the expanded anatomy though. They are far behind right now. And them attacking for one is not gonna help them at all. Okay, they found their land. I don't believe. I could just equip the Poet's Quill and continue attacking. Yeah, I'll do that. Just in case I miss the line drops again, I could study break. Get some blockers out of the way, or manipulate the board so their blocks are bad. Another Leech Fanatic isn't bad. I think I'm going to attack first. Honestly, until they draw removal for this Leech Fanatic, they're in pretty big trouble. It's bigger than anything they're playing, and it's just gaining me so much life. This card. Okay, the unwilling ingredient draws card. Okay, now they got some pretty big blockers. Again. So I think I'm gonna now do the study break. I think I'll tap down maybe the 3-2 and the 1-3. Force them to block with a 3-2, that makes the next turns blocks pretty bad for them. So maybe they'll just take 5, go down to 8. Yeah, I can see them doing that if I end up tapping them out now. But if I don't, I'm not doing anything else either, so let's just do that anyways. I mean, I could tap down the 3-3-2s, but then they're definitely not blocking, so. But then here I could actually offer them a trade, maybe. Maybe they'll definitely want to do that. Maybe not. Okay, so they did trade, which is good for us. Makes, depending on what they play next turn, have them have bad blocks again. It's pretty good cards, but I mean, they're not really helping us out right now. I mean, I think the play now is to just sack our Leech Fanatic and kill the 3-2, continue attacking. Target creature. I would have chumped with the Dyna. But then again, tough spot to spot. Does she do anything else but get bigger? Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. Okay, they can't cast that at the moment. They're missing a green land. Okay, a land would be really good right now. And that's what we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill that. I'm gonna continue this aggression, just kill everything, keep attacking. Oh. Spoke too soon. Let's see, I could kill the Blood Researcher now, but it's just a 2-2 and I'm at 45 life, so I think I'm gonna play it slow and try to hit my land drops now. They stabilized the board for now, so but we bought us a lot of time with all that life gain. That has menace. Whenever you gain life, +1/+1. Ooh, playing a very dangerous game. Okay, no blocks. They're just dead right now. Let's see, quip. Oh. Good game, he says. We did it. That was good, that was good. Went up a tier now. Okay, we got really lucky that last game. This one might be a little bit different since we don't have black, but we are on the draw. We do have that fantastic Leech Fanatic Essence Infusion combo, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. I think let's go Mulligan. Oof. Not good, not good. Okay. Let's see, I think by the time we get our black source, I would rather be wanting to play the Crush Disappointment than the other. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw on a creature light hand. It just means all our future cards are just going to be fantastic. Just passing. I'm not going to play a steady break just to get on through. I think maybe I will now, but what will I get? Nothing much really. I think I just play my planes and say go. Okay, that resolves. I think I'm gonna steady break now. Player enchantment. There you go. This is where the fun begins. They do have a way better board than us, though. I think we have to start doing something. At least now it's a respectable creature. I think this is a really terrible card. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. Gaining 1 life is not really anything, really. It's okay. It's better than dealing 1 damage. And then paying 5, exile creature from the graveyard. Creates it tapped too. Okay, so we really need to be drawing our black sources because this is not looking good at all. We did get our finale out turn 2, but it's not going to matter much if we're just going to get beat down by Combat Professor. Okay, maybe we were supposed to take a double mulligan, but going down to 5 is basically admitting defeat, so... Oh, definitely. That last draw was a little bit unfortunate, but this draw is a lot better, so let's keep. Don't want to get the creature out. Sorry about my dog. I don't know if you could hear him growling in the back. Okay, so we can double spell here. We could go study break into unwilling ingredients, or we could just go directly into Poet's Quill. I think for now, let's attack and see what they do. I'm not gonna play a Study Break or anything, even if they block. I'm not gonna do extra 1 point of damage. I think we're just gonna play the ingredient and leave Study Break up. They play another creature, top them both down, grab something real quick. The 2/2 or the 2 counters is a good target for Unwilling Ingredient since it has Menace. I think I'm gonna Study Break in a turn just to do that combo. Hopefully I draw a land and I can just do Poet's Quill. But we'll see what they play. Okay. 1 mana up and they have something they could do with that. So that's gonna make me not want to play. That's a good draw. I would have rather have the I would have rather had a land there, preferably a swamp, but let's see what they had. They had an Infuriate up. Let's see, 2 combat tricks. Historian. Let's go and get rid of this Blade Historian, I believe. He has nothing, he's 2 combat tricks to draw a spell. Okay. And then I'll put another counter here. I could just be really super aggressive. If he draws a creature next turn, tap them both down. Oh, I guess that was a bad attack. Since I did know about the Infuriate. Okay, that was a bad play by me. I still have a 2/2 menace. No removal that we know of so far. He can ramp himself. He can ramp himself a little bit by creating a treasure token here. Let's see, not the land we wanted, but I guess the land we deserved. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go attack. Plains, Poet's Quill. Now I could Study Break end of turn. One of the downsides of using Humiliate early in the game is that They don't usually keep all their bomby stuff on their opening hands. You know, they usually draw into it. So using it pretty early doesn't usually net you anything bomby, I suppose. Okay, they do have a combat trick to get rid of my unwilling ingredient. Another infuriate. That's a really good draw. Let's see. I know they don't have removal because they probably would have used the removal on it instead of trying to hope for the combat trick to hold it back. Yeah, let's force them to have a removal because even if they do, they're not gonna want to get rid of this. I do need to start drawing a swamp so I can do multiple things at once, though. Alright, looks like they're getting really aggressive. Which I don't mind racing with the Poet's Quill out. They are gonna hit me for a big chunk right here. See, I do need a swamp. So I could equip. I think that's what I need to do. I need to equip attack for. They can play that next turn for 3, draw 3, attack me for 3 for 5 next turn. Put 11. That'll put me down to 6. Then next turn I attack. Well, I'll be at 7 because I gained 3, not 2. The next turn I can expand an enemy and then hopefully draw another land, play a Leech Fanatic as well. I think that's what I gotta do. It's pretty ugly. But I think I gotta gain some life here. They already showed they're playing a bunch of pumps in their deck. They could be playing a lot more. I think they're gonna go all out on the draw spell. Yep. Not good. Okay, attacking for 5. Putting him down to 3. I think I'm better off just playing a creature here. think I'm better off just playing a blocker. Attack your games in life. Eventually, they're gonna have to start leaving a couple blockers for this thing. Okay, I don't see that helping them. That's good for us. That is bad for us. Oh, no attacks. Okay, maybe that is good for us. And we drew the swamp. So, I think they're gonna go for another big draw spell next turn. Maybe they won't. Because right now they're looking to trade for my unwilling ingredient, and I'm not going to attack anymore. So let's see. What is the play? I could play either a 3/3 flyer, which actually seems more threatening right now. Because if they want to get rid of it, they have to pay 3 life, and then I'm going to attack them for 3 in the air. Okay, I like that. Now they have to play a blocker in the air. They have to play 2 air blockers now, because if I draw land next turn, even this getting through plus the activation kills them. I think I'm dead here now. Every time I've played this finale, man, maybe this isn't as good as I thought. Oh wow, okay, so maybe I want the infusion. No, I don't want it, because I basically have an enemy that does the same thing but better. Actually, maybe infusion gives lifelinks, so maybe I do want that. Oh, okay, now I'm super dead. Oh, that's kind of weird. He could have pumped this. Yeah, I'm super dead. isn't terrible. We're playing a two-color deck, so I don't know why we keep getting screwed like that, but we're gonna keep this. Uh, we have a lot of two-drop spells, more so than three drops, but even a three-drop wouldn't be bad here. And then obviously land will curve out into dramatic finale, and hopefully a two or three drop that we draw into. That is really good two drop from the opponent's side. Ooh, that's really good. It's not gonna help us. And at least that was something we could play. Problem is we're getting beat down by flyers. I think right now we need to start trading creatures off. Even so, that's so bad. Play dramatic finale now. They get an attack for 8. Then next turn I play one blocker and then they get an attack for 6. I won't be able to survive that at all. I think I have to play the shield mate. That was it for the quick draft. That was a really a quick one right there. I didn't think our deck was too bad. I thought we had a pretty decent curve. I'm not too sure exactly what happened. I mean, it's not the I've seen worse looking decks than this, honestly, but oh well. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Um, I guess we should have had better lessons. I do wish we had better lessons for the sideboard, but other than that, maybe defend the campus is a playable card. Honestly, every blue deck is playing either the 4/4 elementals or fractals for giant, huge fractals. So I guess I should have been playing this too. But honestly, I haven't been drawing any of my Mage Hunter Solars. I think I drew it a couple times, maybe. Um, I drew my dramatic finale a lot. No help every single time I played it. I mean, my opponents never gave me an opportunity to trade off my creatures. And it would have been awful just to try to send them in for blocks. They wouldn't. They weren't in a position where they needed to block. So yeah, I think what this deck really needed was more creatures. Definitely was lacking in creatures. Maybe that was the folly of this deck. Um, but yeah, I thought our top end would take care of us for that. Just the power of our 4 drops and 5 drops, I thought maybe would have been enough. But yeah, we definitely needed a lot more creatures in this deck. So until next time, guys.